Today's video is going to be a Sigma's rant against society and how disinteresting society and how stupid society is becoming each and every day. I'm going to give you guys maybe some harsh truths and expose some things to you that maybe you've not thought about, but us Sigma see on a consistent basis, and it's disgusting to say the least. Very little things in society are real and authentic anymore. It's already bad enough that AI is coming out and they're already, doing voice recognition of different people that aren't them, but they're taking their voice and making content that isn't the original person's content. So we're already going into a fake world where, AI can generate a photo. You can edit a photo any kind of way you want it to, and it can turn out to whatever you want it to turn out to. You can flip the narrative into whatever narrative you want it to be. None of it makes sense anymore. What have we come to in society? Before we get too far into this, because this is going to be a big expose, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can do so are in the description below, or hit the super thanks or hit the super sticker. What are things that are fake? What are evidence that a lot of things in society are fake and they're completely false, but they appear to be real? They appear to have some sense of authenticity. Let's talk about debate shows. Debate shows are an act. Why do you say that, Miles? Why do you say that? I thought when Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless are arguing with each other, I thought they legitimately hate each other. No, they don't. They need to appear that they hate each other on the camera for you. But once they get backstage, they're dapping each other up and saying, hey, that was a good show today. Why? Because they know that argument gets views. The average person is so brain dead that they need drama for entertainment. And so that's what they do. They give the average person exactly what they want. They drain their brain cells and give you arguments and drama. Very little things of substance. And plus, the average person doesn't want to think. He doesn't want to, or she doesn't want to think intellectually, deep and profound. Most people are quite surface level. They don't want to think that hard. They just want to be entertained. Dating shows are just an act. Why? Because you'll have a Fresh and Fit or some of these podcasts, whatever podcast. They'll sit there on that panel and talk mess to all those women. But as soon as the show's over, they're trying to smash, and they are smashing each other. You ever heard the phrase, it's just content? It's all fake. They'll sit up there and say that women are 304s and all this, and that you're OnlyFans and you have no worth to society. And then after the show, they're asked them, do you want to go get drinks? Some of these guys are even be subscribed to the OnlyFans. And it isn't until Alba and Preach gets it and exposes it that it becomes a legitimate thing. But if they never get found out, guys, this is what's going on. So whenever you see celebrity stunts like Kanye West having his woman parade naked on the platform, that's done for a reason. He's doing it for attention, to get views, to cause controversy. Reality TV, they're having all this stupid stuff happen Some of it's real, but some of it is just to cause more drama and entertainment for you guys at home to actually think it's actually real. They'll pretend to fall out. They'll have fake fights, and sometimes they are real fights, and so sometimes they're phony, fake fights, and that's why on the internet and in real life you'll see them sometimes out somewhere. Why? Because it was just for the TV show. It was just content. They don't really hate each other. The fakeness just isn't in debate shows and reality TV and in celebrity stunts. The fakeness is in politics as well. They'll act mad and argue each other down, but to protect their party, their ideology of what party they stand for. Look at Michael Eric Dyson and Nancy Mace. They've taken pictures together, but he's a Democrat and she's a Republican. They look somewhat possibly attracted to each other, maybe maybe years ago. But they'll sit up on their panels and on different shows and say, she's this and she's a racist and all of that, and he's a liberal idiot, but they'll take photos together. Why? Because it's all a game. It's all fake. You'll see Barack Obama talk about Donald Trump as the most evil person to ever exist, but you'll see him laughing with Donald Trump at Jimmy Carter's funeral. Why? Because it's all fake. It's all a game. This is what they mean when they say the parties are one and the same. But you average people are too dumb to realize it. You're too drugged out on opioids and coffee and drinking too much and drugs, entertained. Your attention span is withering, which is why you can't see through the BS, which is why you're in a consistent cycle of stupidness. Relationships are transactional. They'll sit there and say they love each other and that they're happy, but in reality, behind closed doors, they are the most unhappy people ever. But they'll pretend in public. Everything's transactional. They say they're in love, but as soon as that he loses his job, she's out. Why? Because she was really only with him because he had money. But she'll sit there on wedding day and say that for better or for worse. I've told you this, guys. I've told you this before, guys, but whenever you see all these men complaining about dating and these women complaining about dating, they're just doing it for attention, for confirmation bias, to gather a following. That's really what it's about. It's not about solutions, because the solution is quite simple. Find a guy that's qualified. Find a guy, have realistic expectations. Treat the person right, act interested, don't play all these stupid games. It's quite simple to start a family. It's quite simple to get a relationship going. But that's the problem. People pretend like they want solutions and they'll complain online, but really, they don't want solutions. They like their sexual freedom. They like their freedom, period, for another person. But they won't tell you that. They'll say they're trying to get you guys together. Derek Jackson will say he's trying to get women married and all this stuff, but he'll be smashing. Even though he's married, he'll be cheating on his wife with all the women he's trying to get married. It doesn't make any sense. But these guys will still fall for it. Women still follow him to this day. Talk about delusional. Talk about unable to see reality. Sometimes I think we give the manipulator and the trickster and the scammer too much credit. I think sometimes the followers are just that stupid. Stockholm syndrome is a real thing. So everybody's racing for attention. The conclusion is everybody's racing for attention. Everybody is clout chasing. Everybody is shock jockeying, trying to say the most outlandish stuff to get the most views, to make the most money. None of it is about substance, even though you might have a Charleston White who is right more times than he is wrong, but he'll still say some outlandish stuff just to make sure he gets the entertainment and shock jock value. He'll interject a few truths here and there, but if we just sat up on the platform and just spit cold-hearted truth, nobody would listen to it. He has to bojangle and entertain you guys and make stuff funny for a little bit. When you look at the Cheesecake Factory and the woman saying she doesn't want to go eat at Cheesecake Factory, she's too better for that, she's too good for that, and she's overweight. She's doing that because she's trying to provoke controversy. She doesn't really think that in her mind, but she'll pretend like she does. So the real question is, what's the goal of all of this? What's the end goal of all of this? We're in a race to the who's the most stupid. Cultures and societies collapse when reality is no longer reality, no longer valuable in society. This is where things collapse because you start making irrational and stupid decisions in your leadership and in the political area. The citizens start accepting stupid and different things from their political leaders. The bar, the standard just keeps getting lower and lower until everybody can do it. I can't be the only one that thinks this way. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. You guys have a good day, good week. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can do so are in the description below. If you guys want to hit the super thanks, hit the super sticker, I appreciate it. You guys have a good day, good week. Like I said earlier, I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.